In this war, even the most mundane daily life can be brought to a sudden, violent end. Here in Kherson this week, these people were waiting for a bus when the Russian missiles hit, killing 6. It was just one of at least 158 attacks on civilians verified in the last week alone by Sky News. Garages, sports halls, nurseries, farm buildings were all hit. 29 people died and 55 were wounded. A fairly typical week in a stage of the war where the civilian death toll keeps a steady rhythm. Darka Hirna is a journalist based in Kyiv.
It feels like a lottery, and but we're really exhausted by this feeling. Every time to think, I'll be killed now or later or something. So you think about death every day.
The UN Human Rights Office has confirmed that at least 8,000 civilians have been killed since Russia invaded. More than 13,000 injured, although the UN warns the true number is likely to be substantially higher. Over the course of a year, that means, on average, 22 civilians were killed each day, and 36 were injured. These are the civilian casualties throughout the war. The early days were the worst, but every month brings deaths and injuries. And the front line covers the entire country. The bigger the circle here, the higher the death toll. It is highest in the east, in cities like battered Mariupol. But even a small pinprick in the map like this, a small city called Vinnytsia, 26 people have died. Or Lviv, just a few hours from the border with Poland, the death toll is 9.
I try not to get too used to it because it's not normal at all, and it's really like a domestic terrorism, because you cannot plan anything. You cannot plan your work day, your time with your friends, because you depend on the sirens. Of course, lots of Ukrainians just ignore them and take a risk.
For an entire year, this is how the citizens of Ukraine have lived. None of them ever far away from death. Tom Cheshire, Sky News.